Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, May 14, 2022. Physically, you could be feeling wonderful, and you are probably also looking great. Expect to draw some admiring glances from people. The only downside to this is that you feel stronger than you might actually be. If you try to get too much done today, you might tire yourself out and feel exhausted tomorrow. Remember to eat right, get enough rest, and pace yourself. You'll still accomplish everything you need. Today you could feel impatient. Maybe you have gotten stuck in a rut. Every evening, you might do the same errands and keep the same routines. It could be time to break out of these patterns. Find a more exciting way of using your free time. Combine errands with a visit to see a friend. Or do your shopping, but pick up some special items. Maybe you could cook a nice dinner for your romantic partner. You're generally quite sensitive, but today you may feel out of control. You may feel much more inclined to share your feelings about what concerns you most instead of bottling things up. This could be embarrassing in the wrong setting, and you might wish to keep your emotions hidden. While this is okay in a work environment, try to be more open in your private space. It can be quite a relief to open up to someone you trust. Tell your partner how you're feeling. A hug may be just what you need. Success will be yours today, you need only claim it. The planets are aligned in such a way that anything you undertake is bound to succeed. If you've been waiting for the right time to pitch an idea to your boss, or ask for a raise, this is the day to do so. You might be surprised that you receive even more than you ask for. And don't forget to take advantage of this aspect in your personal life as well. Ask that special someone out for a coffee, go for it. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood, you will be too. You should do whatever it takes to defend yourself against the freakiness that's coming down today. It might be anything from a crazy boss to an ex who just needs to talk one more time. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. You could be in the mood to escape today. This could be because you're a little bored with your current routine. That creative mind of yours needs to be stimulated constantly. You do best in situations where there are constant challenges. Try to be patient today by busying yourself with projects, like researching things on the internet or in a bookstore. You'll discover something interesting shortly. A good dose of laughter may be exactly what you need. With the adventurous and outgoing vibration encouraging you along, you might find that you just don't feel like working too hard. This will be especially so if it's been a while since you've gotten together with friends and enjoyed yourself. You can't work all the time. Taking time to laugh and unwind can do a world of good for your overall well-being. Do what you need to, and then find a way to enjoy yourself. Today may be charged with unexpected emotional tension for you that might be very difficult to handle. Your first reaction to a stressful situation may be to keep the lid on a raging pot for fear of getting burnt. Your goal may be to maintain a peaceful air and polite attitude by avoiding confrontation and hurt feelings. Realize, however, that you are doing more damage to yourself by holding it in than letting it out. Even before the moon returns to your financial sector today to begin the lead up to an eclipsing full moon, there is a lot of activity around the lunar nodes. With the Sun aligned with the North Node in your income sector and Mars at a friendly aspect to the South Node in your financial sector, this is putting a lot of focus on the forces that are about to turn an ordinary full moon into a total lunar eclipse. This is going to energize both sides of the financial fence while acting as a trigger for the potential building since the lunar nodes returned in January. Before leaving your relationship sector today, the moon will form a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Ceres in her last full day in your communication sector. Having clashed with planets in Aries over the last few days and with any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs exposed, the moon leaves you with a chance to give this and your emotional responses a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Today is going to be intense for everyone. There is no way around this energy, which is why it would be best to keep to yourself and get out of any drama that begins. Action planet Mars in emotional Cancer opposes transformative Pluto in pragmatic Capricorn, and right away we can tell that there will be friction. We're dealing with the Cancer-Capricorn axis, which means that the energy is pushing us to have an immediate response. On a good day, these two planets can bring about necessary growth. However, because it occurs during eclipse season, it indicates that there could be some major drama. Both planets want to dominate, leaving you shrugging your shoulders and wondering who's the boss in your life. There could be arguments at work and fights over authority. Or there could be drama with loved ones because the need for control is strong. The high vibration of these planets is forcing you to take a look at your life and take the necessary steps toward growth, which you might not want to do because it seems scary. The future may be uncertain, but it's better to gamble on transforming your life than be manipulated by others emotionally and psychologically. When you look at this from a clearer perspective, the answer to what you should and need to do becomes easy. Afternoon, Mercury retrograde in Gemini squares off with Neptune in Pisces, distorting our grasp of facts and details. This is a signature of confusion and projection, and so anything left to the imagination now can become a cause for concern. While our mind desires stimulating conversations, our subconscious prefers to pick up information by osmosis, and will quietly fill in the blanks of our exchanges with hypothetical assumptions. Consequently, we read too deeply into others' words, and they read too deeply into our inquiries, resulting in suspicion and skepticism. Delay important discussions for a later time. Following this aspect, Mars and Pluto oppose each other, compounding the day's anxieties. Conflict can flare up at this time, and depending on where this signature falls in one's natal chart, we may become a victim of a power struggle, or seek to perpetuate one ourselves. Our wisest course of action is to stand our ground quietly in the face of authority, while doing our best not to further inflame tensions. This is a delicate dance. We want to demonstrate our strength, so others understand that we have integrity and won't fold under pressure. Yet those who have influence also have the power to turn others against us, so it is better to own our convictions discreetly without making ourselves a magnet for ill will, which may be virtually impossible, even if we are angling for the defense rather than the offense.